Glenn, high explosions and gunfire have disrupted life in and around Kyiv since the Russian invasion began last week. Take a look. Video from Ukrainian social networks show the damage to residential areas hit by powerful explosions amid fighting with Russian forces. Ukrainian authorities say 7 people died and at least 44 others were wounded in fighting in Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv. It's not clear if they were all civilians. The state emergencies agency said the casualties might be higher because the damage from Monday's shelling of residential areas is still being assessed. The Russian military consistently denies targeting residential areas despite evidence of shelling at schools, hospitals, and homes. This video shows a clothing factory in Kharkiv up in flames. The woman who filmed it said the building is in a residential area with no military objects and that people live close to the building.
Please try to exert pressure on Putin to stop war.
Ukrainian's ambassador to India urged the international community to exert pressure on Russian President Vladimir Putin to end the offensive on his country. He said, according to official information from the Ministry of Health, 16 children were killed from bombing shellings. He said Russian missiles hit an orphanage and kindergarten over the past few days. The Ukrainian ambassador to the United Nations addressed an emergency session of the General Assembly. The UN Security Council planned to meet later in the day to discuss the crisis. Russian and Ukrainian officials held talks on the Belarus border. The United Nations Secretary General told the Assembly he hoped discussions could lead to a halt in fighting.
Innocent civilians have been killed and wounded. The exact numbers is very difficult to estimate because of the warfare, while the negotiations are still underway at the border with Belarus.
Russia counted on the world to remain silent, but we are acting. And on this day, and until peace prevails and every Ukrainian can safely return to their homes, we stand with Ukraine.
Under the shadow of Putin's nuclear threats and with Western sanctions beginning to wreak havoc on Russia's economy, Russian and Ukrainian officials held the first round of talks aimed at ending the fighting. A top advisor to Ukraine's president says the first round of talks and they discussed the possibility to hold a second round of negotiations. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky posted photos of himself signing the application for his country to join the European Union, a bid to solidify his country's bond with the West. Meanwhile, Ukrainian reservists based near the country's capital were seen here preparing to defend their country from the Russian military. They were being taught first aid, weapons training. Authorities released prisoners with military experience to join the fight. This morning, we spoke with a journalist who is embedded with a volunteer arms group, and he said armed groups are at the ready to defend Ukraine.
There were 25,000 automatic weapons that were given out, and so there are more men and women who volunteered to take up arms than there were guns available to these residents. Some people actually brought their own weapons to the fight, and so the resolve of the Ukrainian people have been incredibly remarkable, and it's something that I would estimate that has turned the course of this war, that they would not give up.
This is video from the central train station in Kyiv. It was packed with passengers as refugees try to flee the capital in freezing temperatures. The UN estimates that more than 500,000 people have already escaped. Live in News Center, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.